All right, let's get started. Seated forward fold. If you feel like you are not having your sits bones right underneath you, your sits bones, you can feel them if you put your hands underneath your butt. They should be right underneath you for any seated pose, especially any seated forward folding poses. If you don't have a relaxed back and you have any tension, all you gotta do is take a blanket or roll your mat a couple times and then have your butt sit on the edge so that your pelvis naturally will tilt forward. I've been doing this for a long time, so I don't necessarily need to, but I still might anyways. All right, so I'm gonna straighten both of my feet. Glue the shoulders back, bring the arms up, lengthen the spine, and hinge forward. This is one of those poses that you could sit here for a long time and have a long stretch. I would recommend doing that after you've had a good warm up, or you can do it just for 10, 20, 30 seconds. If you are sitting here for longer, you can, on each exhale, bring your chest closer to your knees. Lengthening the chest and hinging forward. So what do I mean by hinge instead of fold? So think of a door, right? It closes and opens. It doesn't round while it's doing it. Hinge, not round, right? Hinge, not round. So with the back, we want to protect the lower back, the lumbar spine. So we want to lift up as much as we can, feel that length and extra space in the spine, and then you can watch the hip and back and see how I am hinging as much as possible. You'll get to a point where obviously you'll naturally round the back a little, but the difference between that and rounding the back, do you see how I just completely collapsed versus straight? Well, I hope this was really helpful and informative, and see you next time. If you really like what I'm doing, not just with yoga, fitness, and spirituality, but also with my other art projects, please consider becoming a patron. The second level or higher, those patrons get listed on my website and on videos as patrons. Hey, you can afford not to have a fancy latte one day a month.